This could end up being a pretty big day for strong thunderstorms in the Northeast from DC to New York. And what we're looking at is the threat, once again, potentially for damaging winds, also very heavy rain that could lead to some flooding and even a few tornadoes. The areas in yellow here is where likely some of the worst of the weather will be. And we're going to watch how this kind of transpires throughout the day. Cold front moving in. We'll see some rain late afternoon with some of the stronger storms. Evening commute time, the exact timing for the worst of the weather is still up in the air. Some indicating, before 5, some after some of the forecast models. But overall, it's going to be a sloppy evening here in the Northeast. You can see this front going through. This is a late evening. The front's still hanging around, doesn't get kicked out completely until overnight, but even lingering into the weekend for some scattered showers. But as far as the day goes today and what we're expecting, you go outside, you feel that humidity. These are the dew points. This is showing us where there's enough essentially fuel in the atmosphere. It's kind of hard to see, but these dew points, measure of the moisture in the atmosphere, they're in the 60s and 70s. To get you to work in your car, you need a fuel tank up to about 55. If you think of it that way, 55 is kind of like the benchmark, 55 or 60. So there's enough fuel here to get you to work. In fact, beyond that, 69, 70, 71 dew points there. So definitely enough fuel for these storms to tap into. So we know it is a possibility. What about the timing? This is one of the forecast models, one run of one particular model, high resolution rapid refresh, showing what the storms could look like. Now, if this plays out just like this is a little bit later timing, but what's this one in particular is showing is this bit right there. See that little bow, that little arc? That is where we could see some damaging winds. So southern New Jersey, heads up, you could end up having a day where you end the day without power. Going to sleep, you have to use your phone to wake you up. Your alarm clock plugged in might not be working. And then as far as going later into the night and into tomorrow morning, flash flooding will remain a concern here. Some of these purple areas, this is from Norfolk all the way up to New York. That's a couple of inches. Now, it's not the amount, it's how fast this rain is going to come down. So these areas, heads up, there is, again, that tornado potential around Jersey and the Philadelphia, central and south Jersey, and around the Philadelphia metro, but also this right here, that flash flooding, just one more thing to be thinking about today.